Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for August 19th through August 25th, 2019. I'm going to start your reading off by pulling some highlights for your week or the story that will be unfolding for some of you. So let's see what comes out, Taurus. All right, so we have the snake. This doesn't always have to be bad. This can be like really use your wisdom, okay? Especially in a repeating situation. But also, Taurus, watch your back. If you feel like somebody ain't got your best interest at heart, they very well may not. So you trust yourself, trust your instincts. Your guides will always protect you and give you warning about a person or situation, okay? Next out, the heart. So matters of the heart, your emotions are involved this week. Don't let your emotions overthrow your wisdom, Taurus. Next out, we have the river. Okay, so Taurus, right here, coming clean, being rejuvenated, listening to the guidance of your inner self around any situation, okay, that feels a little off. Like, really trust yourself here. Ooh, the wand. So there's nice, fresh energy rolling into your world this week as well, Taurus. So spiritually guided, deeply spiritually guided, okay, also with this. I mean, man, with the river and the wand, it's seriously, Taurus, whatever's going on, don't let your emotions overthrow your logic, your wisdom, your intuition, okay? Because it's like what's going on in that space is the correct thing, but your emotional body may feel different or want different, okay? So just remember that. Next out is the wolf. Okay, this is good. This is protection. This is honesty. We like that. Taurus, yes, anything this week where you're feeling like it's questionable, red flag, like any weird vibe, that is your spirit guides, like, alerting you to something, okay? Especially with the wolf ending your reading here, all right? And I say, because we have the snake, and then we have the wolf. So if there is any situation, any relationship, any person this week where you are kind of like, that doesn't seem right, that feels off, getting a weird vibe, trust yourself. Don't spin stories in your head. Don't get all disappointed emotionally. Just kind of pull back and say, okay, Spirit, show me. What is it that I need to see? What is it that I need to understand about this? And it will be revealed to you, okay? Others of you, Taurus, I feel this week you're kind of coming out of a bit of a emotional funk where somebody really did you dirty, did you bad, hurt your feelings, took advantage, lied, let you down, disappointed you, okay, with the snake here. And, the heart next to the river, like there's healing energy being projected towards you guys from the angels this week. And you're going to feel improved about that situation, okay? And with the wand here, some of you may be even like completely get over it and ready to move on. But Taurus, it's like even when things happen and somebody shows you like their dark side, that is the truth within them. And once you see that truth, it reveals itself multiple times. You've got to recognize that that's a character trait to that person, and to maintain connection, if you desire to maintain connection, you've really got to have an awareness and a distance with that person, okay? Because not everybody has a expanded consciousness. Not everybody is working from a place of honesty, and it doesn't make them this horrible, awful human being, okay? It's just some people work with lower levels of consciousness and energies, therefore they're going to act out in those ways, and you just have to be aware of it, okay? And have the proper distance. Use the wisdom of your soul and past experience to understand how much distance needs to be there, okay? But I do definitely see some healing going on. This might even be, somebody who is near and dear to you, and here they are, they're apologizing. Hey, Taurus, I'm really sorry that I said that or that this happened. Or general reading, Taurus, you could have said or did something, and now you're like, God, I feel so bad about that. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. You could be offering that, okay? So let's pull some tarot dice. All right. So very nice, Taurus. Very, very nice. On the bottom here, we have the Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, okay? So listen, with this, the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, you know what? I think I said the Knight of Swords because what this king said was more of that type of energy. However, they are a king and they may have come into the realization of how they acted or what they said or what they did was quite foolish. But anyways, Taurus, we have the Sun, truth coming to light, healing coming in. Also, you know, with the moon sitting up there, those weird vibes, anything that feels a bit off, really, really trust yourself and your instincts and don't get emotionally caught up. Don't spin stories in your head. Just pull back and observe and the truth will reveal itself. You will understand. This is also about stability. So Taurus, I do feel for some of you where, you know, there may have been like a fight, a disagreement, or you were really hurting about something that happened prior to this week. You do feel much better about it, or there's just like this outright apology and connection. Now, next to is the Four of Pentacles with the King of Cups. So this is some water energy. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this here, Taurus, is where somebody's kind of been really selfish, unfair, one-sided, okay? But now that's changing. Now we're going to communicate. We're going to talk about that, all right? Again, you know, some people, you've got to recognize the level of consciousness and energy that they work from and operate from, and not judge them, not hate them, not condemn them, but recognize that and use that as your gauge on how close or distant you are with anybody. It took me a really long time to figure that out and put that into practice, so I'm not like saying, hey, it's easy. But the more that you pay attention to somebody's vibration without judgment, it really lets you know the way they think, the way they feel, their level of emotional maturity, mental maturity, whether they're going to be prone to lash out, be abusive on any level. Okay, you can pick up on all of that. And so for you guys, I just think there's some of that going on where Spirit's like, hey, pay attention to somebody's vibration and their actions more than what they're saying to you or your emotions for them, because you will always, always see the truth, Taurus, in that perspective. And so for some of you, I do feel like somebody that was kind of rude or mean or hurtful or did something prior to this week, Taurus, they want to make it right with you. Okay, somebody was very selfish and kind of emotionally mean, and maybe even cruel. It's just not very empathetic or compassionate. And I feel like, you know, who did that is, you know, wanting to apologize, wanting to come in, wanting to make things right. Or Taurus, if you were the one, you're wanting to apologize and make things right, okay? But again, if there is like a person or a couple people in your life where you're just like, something feels off, something feels wrong, listen to that, okay? This is all about like relationships, connections for you guys this week. And, you know, this could be in your family, this could be in your friends, this could be in your romance, this could be at the workplace, in some sort of club, or, you know, that you belong to. Just there's somewhere, you know, where this is playing out. And take the advice of this reading and apply it to that situation. And if it feels off, it is off. Regardless of what you're hoping for or wanting, you've got to listen to the vibes that you feel, okay? And again, as painful as some truths are that, you know, about people, your guides are saying, listen, truths that come to light are for your own protection, to set you free, to show you what the truth is all about, okay? And, you know, with two kings here, anybody who is returning to you, Taurus, wanting to work it out, wanting to apologize, wanting to communicate with you, make things better, they're real in that, okay? Just because we have the kings coming out, like, they're very real in that. And interesting because we have the Sun, we have 2 Kings, we have 2 4s, okay, and then we have an 8 there. So 4 and 4 would be 8. You have 2 Wands and 1 Pentacle. So it does feel like very fixed about like relationships, especially like in the workplace, okay? But Taurus, anybody trying to work it out with you, apologize. They genuinely mean what they're saying, okay? And I do feel it's better to like hold back all like the crazy chaotic emotions and, you know, come from more of a place of logic and wisdom in dealing with, you know, whoever this person is and what they're saying to you. So let's pull a few more cards. And you know what? Look at this. Be yourself. Taurus, if somebody was mean or just being a jerk, it's like, don't take it personally. Like, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. They have the problem, not you with that coming out. And look at this. Love from heaven. Right there, the wolf. You are being divinely guided and protected. Remember that. Like, if something's not working out the way you want it, it doesn't mean like you're punished or the world is against you. This is your guide saying, listen, we protect you. The truths that come to light are for your highest good, Taurus. And look at, this is your outcome. Healing begins on the mend. That's very beautiful. And your advice is spiritual guidance. Look at that. How beautiful is that, Taurus? Love from heaven, spiritual guidance. We already picked that up here, and now it comes through down here as well. So really trust your instincts, your intuition, those inner nudges, because Taurus, you're being so divinely guided. And it's, again, like things that are uncomfortable to know about or see, like that comes your way as an element of protection, because it's like, no, don't continue down that path. And sometimes like all the truth has to come to light. Everything has to be laid out on the table for people to actually begin to heal and move forward. All right. So Taurus, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.